Hello, hello, YouTube and Facebook fans. Good to see you again. You know, it's sure nice having time off during the holidays so I can do these videos. Anyway, I'm JJ from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. Please like us in the like button. And I want to thank you all for watching these videos. It's really great to see you, and it's great that you're doing something wonderful for yourself. Now, I'm making this quick video because why do I do this? Why do I do these metaphysical science divination tool videos to help educate you as far as what these divination tools are about? Also to kind of push back on the brainwashing that we are given in our public schools and our government schools. I mean, these are really powerful tools, and there's a reason that we've been taught to ridicule them and reject them. I mean, if they don't mean anything, if they're just a bunch of woo-woo nonsense, why even mention them? Why bother them? Even bother criticizing them and ridiculing them? So there must be something to them that's very powerful. And I have to say that, again, these tools are used by the elites, by those people who rule us. And there is proof of that in astrology, numerology, and other places. This stuff is historical. I mean, the kings of Europe would have their court astrologer. They would always have their court astrologer. They knew the value of these divination tools. It is what got them elected. It's what kept them alive. It is what helped them win wars. And these same tools are used today. So this is why I do it. These vibrations impact us every day throughout our lives, whether we know it or not, whether we see them or not. They are here. And that's my thing, is to further educate us on these metaphysical sciences to help us navigate more successfully through life. I mean, it's hard enough, isn't it? Just getting through life. I mean, from childhood all the way to old age. It's tough. And these tools can really ease our journey, ease our path. So let's go ahead and learn them and use them. Now, something about these divination tools, it's sort of like all of us, we don't want to go to medical school to learn how to be a doctor. You know, we go to a doctor instead. Let them do all the research, let them do all the learning, and they can practice on us. Also with attorneys. We don't want to go to law school to learn all of these laws and rules and regulations and opinions. We'd rather go to an attorney than go through all of that learning. However, it puts us at a great disadvantage not knowing these tools. So I'm not suggesting you go to medical school or to law school, but I am suggesting that you learn these divination tools, just the basic ones. That's why I'm going to start with the numerology tool, is learn these basics. It's like learning nutrition. We don't have to go to nutrition school to learn the best nutrition for us, or just the basic health care practices for ourselves. We don't have to go to a doctor. We can learn these basic things, because I think you've already found out in your lifetime so far that attorneys and doctors really don't look out for you or take care of you as well as you would like, with you or with your family members. We are one way or another forced to learn these things ourselves, because these experts, these professionals, or even politicians, they don't do it for us. Just look at their track record and look at your life. So this is to help you and to help yourself. There's so much about this. So here, the metaphysical sciences, and we'll be talking about numerology first and what you can do about that. Here's a bit of an agenda, and feel free to pause this video at any time to actually look at the stuff that I'll be presenting, because initially it can seem complex. It's not. Numerology is simply arithmetic. And we basically know that, eh? Okay, here is the agenda. Yep. The agenda. Okay, numerology. Let's be looking at your life path first. But I'm going to give you a little bit of history so you get over some of the brainwashing as far as this being a real weird woo-woo practice. And then we'll actually look at the numbers and then the letters that have their assigned number to them. And then we'll go after your 3 core major numbers. But I'm starting with the life path first, and then there will be a bonus where we will look at your current 2019 personal year number. Now, when we go through life, we actually express these numbers, whether we know it or not. And it's fascinating how accurate these things are. Also, astrology modifies, influences, and enhances our numerology, because numerology and astrology used to be one science in one. That's what the court astrologers of these great kings of Europe and around the world, they knew numerology and astrology. So we'll be using the numerology, the Pythagorean numerology. There's other types of numerologies, but let me show you how the 9 numbers we'll be working with are assigned to every letter in our English language. Here we go. See the numbers 1 through 9, and you see how each letter is assigned its own number. Now, the parallel with astrology is the letters have their element. The letters have their element. And what do I mean by element? I mean the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. Those elements. And we express those elements naturally. Let me tell a little bit about those elements. An air element. Air is more about thinking, ideas, speaking, communicating, influencing. The con man, the influencer, the diplomat. Those are all air expressions of the air element. Okay, so that's air. Fire. Okay, fire is the go-getter, the entrepreneur, the pioneer, someone who flames out there. The air element also comes across, as a person expresses it, as someone who's very charming and warm and cuddly and someone you just warm up to. That's the fire number. That's a very exciting number. Fire, air. Okay, earth. Okay, earth. Very stable. You can count on them. Dependable. Earthy. Stable. They're not prone to a lot of ups and downs in their emotions. They're good with money. They're good with the material items of this planet, of this world. Earth, very good. They're good bankers. That's the earth element. And the final one, water. That one, very emotional, psychic, sensitive. They can sometimes even be cold, because water is really a cold element, naturally cold, where the fire can warm it up. But that's a very emotional, deep, still waters run deep. Beware of that. The water element, very powerful. Nothing can stand against the water element. Water puts out fire. Water wears down stone. You know, the earth. It reshapes the earth. So water is great. We need that too. It gives us empathy, sympathy, and that's what makes us human, is that water element. So we like to have water in our letters. So those are the elements assigned to the numbers and the letters, and we can get into that a little bit later. But first, the next video, we'll be starting with your life path. And later on, we'll have a bonus of your life path personal number for the year 2019. how to best leverage that energy, that wave that you'll be on for 2019 throughout the whole year. This stuff works. It does impact you. So that's all for now. This is JJ from Paranormal Talks. You see the banner in the back there? That's the sign we use at each one of our monthly meetings here in Denver, Colorado. Feel free to visit our website, paranormaltalks.com. I look forward to chatting with you and answering your questions. So you have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.